Hi everybody. Today we are talking about the idea of speaking up for yourself or speaking up for those who can't speak for themselves. You could be an older adult, an aging adult who's trying to get care or help from the healthcare system. Hi everybody. Today we are talking about speaking up for yourself if you are an older adult, or speaking up for others if you are a caregiver, if you're somebody taking care of a parent or a loved one. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, helpful information for caregivers and aging adults and ways for you to contact me personally to get caregiving advice. Let's talk about the idea of caring for elderly parents and being frustrated that you can't get the attention of a doctor or insurance claims approved, or you're seeing other things with your family where maybe your brothers and sisters who are caregiving for your parents are doing things that may not seem right. And I'll share some situations from caregivers that I've spoken to this week. The first is an older adult who called me because her landlord was attempting to evict her and her caregiver, even though she had a legal agreement to live there. Another older adult called because she was worried that she had memory loss, and she wasn't getting the help that she needed from her doctor's office to find out how to get a diagnosis or a referral to another doctor, and she didn't know how to navigate those situations. Another situation, an elderly parent had granted power of attorney to her daughter. And in this situation, it was just a normal power of attorney document, and the woman was still able to manage her daily care, make all of her decisions, and her daughter was trying to go behind her back to put her house on the market and to move her into a care community against her wishes. Sometimes elderly parents will go into the hospital or into a nursing home, and children who have power of attorney will do the same thing. The parent will come out and their home will be sold out from under them without their consent. Those are situations that aren't right, and you can do something about that if you act quickly. Other situations with caregivers this week. Children who are watching brothers and sisters who may be responsible for the care of a parent, and maybe the brother or sister is isolating the parent so that you can only visit once a week or certain hours during the week. Or if you call, your phone calls are monitored. These situations also happen with elderly parents. Sometimes a parent can get overprotective of a husband or a wife and not allow children to visit. There are situations where care communities can neglect you if you're living there independently, or neglect your parents. In any of these situations, what you're looking for really is there harm, or is this an emotional issue? If it's an emotional disagreement that may not be causing harm, that is a totally different subject. If it's a situation that's causing harm, so neglect, emotional injury, money is being stolen, physical injuries, bed sores, medications not being given at the right time, wrong medications being given. I mean, there are so many things that happen in caregiving that we see to be small, and as the caregiver, we think, oh, is that important or not important? Should I do anything about this, or should I not do anything about this? Really, you're the only one in any of these situations that can answer the question of, is this right or wrong, and what should I do, or should I do anything? Now, if you have a parent who has Alzheimer's or dementia and can't really advocate for themselves, I'm hoping that before this disease progressed, you had conversations with your parent to say, if this happens, what would you want me to do? Would you want me to do anything? Do you want me to make sure that you receive the care that you need and deserve? If you have those questions and you're very clear on the answer to that, then you know what to do. You know the right thing to do. However, sometimes it can be a struggle if you're in a situation where you're working with other people and you don't know what questions to ask, or you don't know what issues to bring up, or what issues are important to get what you need. That's why many caregivers and many older adults struggle in these situations that can go on for weeks and months, and you feel like you're fighting a losing battle, and especially if you are trying to manage conflict with people who know more and have more information than you do about what they're doing, it can be like you have this formidable adversary, almost like you're fighting a war that you don't have the tools and the information to win. And it's important to recognize that, because the people on the other side, they want you to give up. They want you to get tired of fighting the battle. They want to wear you down. Whether it's an insurance company that doesn't want to pay a claim, whether it is a care community who isn't giving your parents the care that you need because they're understaffed or they have other issues. Now, on that note, care communities are limited in the care they provide, so it's important for you to know what they can do and what they can't do, so that you know if what you're asking is reasonable or not. So it's knowing what conversations to have, when to have them, what to ask, who you should go to. There's a lot of considerations in determining, is this something I should be concerned about? Is this something that I should do something about? Again, only you know what you want out of a situation. I'm Pamela D Wilson. I help caregivers and aging adults get the care that you need and you deserve. In this video post, there is a link to a page on my website. You can actually sign up for an elder care consultation. Please read the whole page, and you can send me an email. Have a fabulous day today. Please share this video with other people who may be in situations where they're not sure what to do about a situation, and they don't know how to determine, should I do something about this or should I just let it go? How important is it? What harm might happen today or in the future if I don't take action? I'm Pamela D Wilson. I'll see you again soon in another video.